Let me
Recording
share
in
the
progress.
labs tool. So let's start with SWT, okay? Let's take a question. Let's take something from down, maybe 193. Okay. We'll take this. Okay, now this is the question, students. You have 10 minutes to give the answer. Okay, so what you have to do is I'm going to send you a link. Okay, so you have to transfer your answers to that link. Let me show you the link to the chat box. Did you receive? Just click on that and open it. Did you get an interface like this, students? Yes or no? Neruja?
Still loading.
You got right. Click on the link, you'll get an interface like this, students. Okay, okay, I can see someone is clicking as well. So what you have to do is when you click on this, type your name and then type SWT. Now let's take my name, Sanuri, SWT, like this way, and type your answer here, like this. Type and then you can publish your answer. Okay, that's the way you have to give the answer. Got everyone? Is that clear? Is that clear? Yes or no? Okay, all right. So we'll go to the question. Let me take the question. So you can practice now. Now it is 7:04. When it is 7:14, you have to submit your answers. Then we'll discuss. Okay. You can start doing answering. There are and one. Can you both see the screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
I
So
can see
what
the
you have to
PPT
do
and
is I'm
yes. Yes.
okay. So I'm going to send you a link. You have to transfer your answer to this. Okay, to this Padlet. Just click on that and see whether you you get an interface like this. Okay, and then there's this plus mark. You can type your name here and then SWT and type the answer here and then you can publish. Okay, that's what you have to do. And this is the question others are doing. You can start answering to the question.
Okay, sure.
You have 2 more minutes, students. All right, students, shall we start discussing? Now, this is our question. This is the question. Go to the Padlet. Okay, so these are your answers. I'll start with Malcolm's answer. Disabled people can play a key role in early adopters, and recent research not only outlines the significance of personal computers, as well as word processing. It also points out the importance of education. That's a one word, Malcolm. See here. Malcolm, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
That's a one word. You have to use a chunk, okay? That you have to keep in mind. Followed by mobility, again, one word, reinforcing the idea of online. One word. So avoid this mistake, Malcolm. You type the structure, that's okay, but then make sure to fill all the 7 blanks. You have to use chunks. Chunks means a collection of words, right? So you can take 2 to 5 words among that. Okay, if you're taking 5 words, then you have to be really careful with the maximum word count. But all the others are correct. Disabled people, early adopters, personal computers, those are correct. Word processing. But these three, education, mobility, and online, you have to change those three. Okay, Malka?
Yeah, got it. Thanks.
All right. Next, we'll check Ishani's one. Disable people. Is it disable or disabled? Ishani?
Disabled.
D is missing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to double check and play a key role in processing programs and printers. Programs, processing programs and printers. Okay, now it's better to avoid taking chunks like this, okay? Now, this one is the second blank now. So make sure you avoid chunks like this. Sometimes it will be an issue to the structure because we are using a fixed structure now. You can
Yeah.
take processing programs, just stop from there, okay?
Okay.
And, Okay, can play key role in processing programs and printers. Also, in recent research, not only outlines them. Okay, I think
Yeah, I had
that's
to
just
change it because of the N printers. So yeah, that's all right. Okay, I got the mistake.
okay. All right. So there's a mistake. Make sure you type the structure as it is without changing it. Okay. And recent research not only outlines significance of becoming very knowledgeable, correct? Knowledgeable, comma, as well as gaining the confidence. There should be a comma here. Gaining the confidence. Okay, but also points out the importance of electronic formats followed by limited mobility and manual skills, comma, reinforcing the idea of online communication. Good, all are correct. So work on that mistake, Ishani. Make sure you type the structure as it is without changing it. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Next, we'll go to Nuan's answer. Word processing programs can play a key role in personal computers, and recent research not only outlines the significance of limiting manual skills as well as communication, as well as information in electronic formats, but also points out the importance of accessing information electronically, followed by text conferencing systems reinforcing the idea of online communication. This is good, Nuan, but make sure you avoid taking chunks with the same vocab set. Okay?
Yeah, sure, teacher.
All right. Apart from that, good. And also the other thing, when you're taking chunks, don't take chunks which has a preposition in between. Okay, now word processing programs, correct. Personal computers, correct. But when it comes to this one, information in electronic formats, there's a preposition, right? Because we are using a structure now. So sometimes there may be some grammar errors. Here it is correct, but sometimes there may be some grammar errors. So you have to be very careful with that. Okay. All right. Next, Susmita. Disabled people can play a key role in personal computers, and recent research not only outlines the significance of word processing programs, but also points out the importance of independent students. Again, but also. What happened? Susmita? Importance of independent students, and then followed by printed information. Okay, not this line, you are repeating it. Followed by printed informations or information, right? So remove S, reinforcing the idea of text conferencing. All the others are correct, Susmita. So make sure you double check before clicking the next button. Okay, and type the structure as it is without any mistakes. And next, I'll check Hustler's one. Early adopters of personal computers can play a key role in disabled people, and recent research not only outlines the significance of processing programs and printers. Okay, it's better to remove this part, Hustler, as well as case software and the web. See, remove these parts, but also points out the importance of information in electronic format. Information in electronic formats. So you can keep this plural followed by limited mobility. Enforcing, not enforcing, should be reinforcing the idea of limited manual skills. All the others are correct, hustlers. So in your case, make sure you double check after typing the structure, avoid spelling mistakes. And when you are taking chunks, it's better to take chunks like this. Okay. Now here also early adopters of personal computers This one also, it's a lengthy one. So just you can start with personal computer scan or a key roll or else early adopters. Just take, simple chunks, avoid chunks with conjunctions. Okay, got my point, Hasala? All right. Next, Neruja, personal computers can play a key role in online communication systems, and recent research not only outlines the significance of becoming very knowledgeable, as well as providers education. Providers education. Does that make sense? Providing education, correct. Providers education, that you have to think again, Neruja. But also points out the importance of disabled students, correct, followed by information in electronic formats. This has to be in plural form, reinforcing the idea of text conferencing systems. Okay, Neruja, work on those mistakes. Got my point?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, students, now we'll go to the question. So when you're answering to SWT, make sure you start your answer in the left corner here, right? So when you get the question, what you first do is you type the structure within 3 minutes without any mistakes. Okay. And then you fill the 7 blanks. To fill the 7 blanks, you are taking chunks, not individual words. You are taking chunks. Chunks means 2 to 5 words for one blank. So if you are taking 5 words for one blank, then you have to be really careful. Okay. And avoid taking independent clauses. Avoid taking chunks with conjunctions and prepositions. Okay. And check whether there are any extra spaces, no extra spaces, and double check your spellings. Okay. Check on those things. And also after typing the answer, after the last chunks, after the last chunk, which means 7th blank, there should be a full stop, and after typing the full stop, don't keep a space. Your cursor should be right after the full stop. That you have to keep in mind. And before you click on the next icon, you have to double check, and then only you click. Always keep 2 minutes to review your answer. Got my point, students? Any question from SWT? Any question?
Ma'am, about the sorry, full stop. What is it? Can you repeat it?
Yes, after typing, okay, let's take the structure. There's only one full stop, right? Because we are writing only one sentence now. Now, there are some students, after this full stop, they are, pressing the space like this, space key like this. Don't do that mistake. Your cursor
Oh.
should be right after the full stop like this. Got my point?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Otherwise, computer will count it also as a figure. Then you lose mark. So don't do that mistake. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So that is it. That's about SWT. Now we'll go to essay. Let's take one question from essay. You had to submit your answers to the Padlet. Okay. Let's take question number something from down maybe 125. Shall we go with that? It's 150. Can we get 150? Okay. Now this is the question. I'll give you 10 minutes. Okay. I'm not giving you 20 minutes because you don't have to type the full structure. What you have to do is you have to write 4 topic sentences, which means A to D. And then you have to type answers for 1 to 9 blanks and then 1 to 6. Got it? Is that clear, students? Is that clear, everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, submit your answers to the Padlet. And Uttara, are you in the session?
Yes, yes,
So
yes,
what
yes.
you have to do is, let's go to the Padlet. Now, when you open the, when you click on the, what we call the link,
Link,
you
yes.
get an interface like this, and there's this plus mark. Can you see the plus mark?
Yes, yes.
So when you click on that, so here in the subject area, you can type your name and then type essay. And then
Okay.
type the answer here. Answer.
All
Okay.
right. All
It-
right.
Like this. And
Okay.
then you can publish.
Okay, miss. Now I got it. Earlier I saw the PT labs that icon only with that.
Okay.
box.
Now you
Thank
can-
you, sir. Yes.
Okay. So it is 7:28 right now. I'll give you 10 minutes. When it is 7:38, you have to finish submitting your answers. Start. Students, you have 3 minutes more. Samil, what happened? You're late to the session.
Yes, I'm really sorry about that. So I will apply another session again.
Yeah, but you can stay. Right now, we are discussing the essay, but for the SST, you can wait. Samil.
Sorry,
Okay.
I didn't get it.
Right now,
Yeah.
we are doing essay. Okay.
Okay.
And after that, we are focusing on the listening module component. Okay. So which means we're going to focus on SST. So you can stay, Samir, but for SWT and essay, yes, of course, you have to book another session. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
All right.
I got it. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so shall we discuss? We have 3 more minutes. No, 3 actually. 2, I guess. Okay. So I'll start with hustlers. With motivation and practice, people should be learn anything. Hustler, what is the mistake in this topic sentence? What is the mistake? Yes, it should be learning. Okay. So always keep the main verb in ing form. And with dedication, with motivation, with dedication, people could be learn anything. You have to change here. And what happened to the main verb? Yet also it has to be in ing form. Okay, now it's like it's hustler. Okay, so when you are creating the topic sentence, you have to create it which should be, and then for the verb, you have to keep that in ing form. That is a must. Okay, and then for the first sentence, you can use should be, and for the other 3, you can use any modal verb like could be, might be, must be, any modal verb. And for the verb learning, if there are any synonyms, you can change that, but then you have to keep in mind, you have to keep that in ing form. And for the other words also, you can use synonyms, but that's not a must. Got it? Okay. Next, 1 to 9 blanks. Experts correct, education correct, knowledge correct, lecturing correct. Books and materials, you can't take chunks. It's better to avoid chunks. Let's take books, and for the other one, you can take materials. Hardworking, okay. Institutes, schools, learning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So to fill 1 to 6 blanks, you have to take starting from 8 upwards. School, institutes, like that way. This is wrong. Okay, got my point? Is that take from here, starting from here, you can take schools, institutes, hardworking, books, lecturing, knowledge, up to here. Okay, so work on those mistakes, Hustler. All right. Next, we'll go to nuance. Okay. People should be learning anything that the experts teach in the classroom. Correct. Must be learning, can be learning, might be learning. Practicing, studying, teaching, classroom, researchers, learning, motivation, memorizing, people. 3, 6, 9. Correct. Good one. Keep up the good work. Susmita. Agree, disagree. People should be learning, motivation, and practice in the classroom. Must be learning, might be learning, would be learning. Okay, motivation, learning, lecturing. Colleges, knowledge, famous, practicing. Correct. But did you take this word from the given topic? Susmita? Did you take that word from the given topic? Or else you use something? Susmita, you have to answer. Can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Did you take this word from the given topic?
No, not from the topic.
Okay, so I
Something
feel like this is not that much related to the topic. Okay, so if you are
I
taking,
mentioned popular,
Mhm.
then after that I changed to famous. For expert is there. No?
Okay, so always when you're fill in 1 to 9 blanks, try to take words from the given topic. And if not, if you can't find 9 words from the given topic, you can choose topic related words, Susmita. Okay, go with the topic related words. Got my point?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Other than that, good. Keep up the good work. Next, Neroja, people should be learning anything that the experts teach in the classroom. People must be learning, would be learning, can be learning. Okay. People practice learning, experts classroom. Here, Neroja, what is the mistake? Yes, keep that in plural form. Knowledge, skill sets. Let's take skills, okay? Lifetime specialist. Lifetime, rather than this word, you can take maybe experts. You took it, right? Something different than this, okay? Always rely with topic related words, Neroja. Other than that, good, keep up the good work. Next, we'll check Uttara's one. People should be learning anything that the experts, right? This one, Uttara, it has to be.
Yes, Miss, I am noticing my mistakes already, even in the pluralizing. Yes, thank you.
Must be learning.
Experts.
Might be learning. Can be learning. Correct. Study. What is
Plural.
the mistake? Yes,
Plural.
ing form.
Yes, a verb.
If this is a verb, yes, ing form. And
And then now should be plural, right?
yes,
Learning.
ing form. School, it has to be in
Plural.
plural. This is correct. This is correct. Reading correct. Teachers,
Teachers, it should be
education
plural.
correct. Knowledge correct. Okay, work on those mistakes, Uttara.
Yes, Miss, yes.
All right. Next, we'll check. Okay, Shani's. People should be learning from the experts who are teaching in the classroom to increase the amount of motivation and practice. Must be learning from the teachers in the classroom. Okay, people can be learning. Okay, will be learning. Okay, so this is correct. And Ishani, I notice you have used some synonyms as well, which is really good. But then, don't you feel like this is really lengthy? Because we are
Yes,
yes, we are adding this sentence to already existing sentence, right? So you can go with this one. You can stop from here. This part, we don't need that actually. People should be learning from the expert. That is enough, Ishani. Okay?
Yeah.
Learning, motivation, practice. Practice. If this is a verb, you have to keep that in ing form or else practices. Experts, teaching, learning, classrooms, teachers, students. Correct. All the others are correct. Work on the mistakes that I mentioned. Okay.
Okay.
The next Malcolm's one. People should be learning anything that experts teach. Okay. Right. Must be learning anything. Can be learning. Might be correct. Educate. Teach. Okay. Motivation, experts, education. Perform. What is the mistake here, Malcolm?
Space.
Okay. Keep that in ing form. Knowledge, correct. Ability, abilities. Okay. Learning correct, students correct, lectures correct. Okay. And keep in mind, we are adding these words to a sentence, so you can't start with capital letters. Okay. That also you have to pay attention. Okay. Yeah. So that's all. Now we'll go to the question. So students, first, when you're making the topic sentence, don't, make it as a lengthy sentence. Just keep it simple. Now, when it comes to this one, you can take this and make the topic sentence. So the topic sentence is people should be learning anything that the experts teach. Sorry, not from here, from here. Or else you can start from here as well. Well, people should be learning anything. You can start from there as well. And then you change the modal verb should be into maybe must be, might be, would be. And when you're filling 1 to 9 blanks, take words from the given topic. And if you can't 9 words, then use topic related words. And there's two conditions. There are two conditions. One is if there are countable nouns, you have to keep those words in plural form, and if there are verbs, you have to keep them in ing form. And when you are filling 1 to 6 blanks, what you have to do is you have to take words starting from 8 upwards. Okay, that you have to keep in mind. And when you type the structure, students, just start from here. And when you are separating paragraph, after the first paragraph. Okay, now let's take the structure to here. Let me take the structure. Let's take, now this is the structure, right? So when you are separating paragraph, now this is the second paragraph. Now after the full stop, press enter once. Then you can start with the second paragraph. Okay, that is how you have to separate paragraph. Got that point? Is that clear? Is that clear? Now, if it is, sorry? Yes, of course. Now, when you're separating paragraph, now let's assume you type the first paragraph and then after the full stop, you just have to press enter once, only once. Then you can start with the second paragraph. And there also, go to third paragraph, right after the full stop, you press enter only once. Then you can start with the third paragraph. Got that point? That's how you have to separate paragraph. And if that is a now, this is a agree disagree essay, right? So you have to use type 1. If it is a problem and solution essay, you have to use type 2, which means you have to change 4 words which are in the type 1 essay. And how are you going to identify whether it's a problem and solution essay? Now, first thing you have to read the given topic and then understand it. And there are 5 words. For example, problems, solutions, effects, issues, and causes. If you can find these words from the given, any of the words from the given topic, then that is a problem and solution essay. That's how you are going to find the essay category. And double check whether you have any spelling mistakes. And also when filling 1 to 9 blanks, take individual words, avoid taking chunks, but you can use chunks. If it is a collocation, then yes, you can use a chunk. But if not, go with individual words when filling 1 to 9 blanks. And to fill 1 to 6 blanks, you have to take words starting from 8 upwards. Okay. And also you can use cut, copy, paste options which are on the screen, students, because in the exam sometimes Control C, Control V, those keys are disabled. Yeah, those are the things you have to pay attention when it comes to SST. Okay, now not SST, essay. Now we'll go to SST. Let's take a question from SST. Do you have any question from essay, students?
Miss, I have a little clarifications.
Yeah.
Could you please repeat those 5 words that you have mentioned for problem and solution topics?
Problem, solution, effects, issues, and causes.
Yes. All right. And I have two more questions. And as you have mentioned earlier, the how do you say that the topic sentence, how many words should be there?
Uh,
Is there a particular number of words that we
no,
need to
not
capture?
number, not
Meaningful sentence.
yes.
Okay.
But then it's better if you can, type the topic sentence in short manner, in simple manner, because you are typing it for already existing sentence, no? Right?
Mhm.
For
Yeah.
example, you have to start your structure with it has long been a subject of discussion whether. So at that point, you add in the sentence. See, that's a lengthy
Yeah.
one, right? So it's
Mhm.
better to type your topic sentence in simple manner.
Okay.
Okay?
All
We
right.
That's
might
Thank
be
you.
exceeding the word count as well if we, select the very lengthier one because
exactly.
that is
If
repeating
you,
4 times.
that is also there because you can't exceed the word count as well.
Thank you.
All right. So we'll quickly move to SST. We'll take a question from there. Let's take question number maybe. Let's take question number 70. So listen carefully, take chunks and type the answer and then send it to the Padlet. Okay.
Well, I would argue that what they will say was the most
Can you all
important
hear?
thing to happen in the early 21st century was the
Yes, it was on you.
This is Hans Krebs, who in 1937 published a paper showing the sequence of chemical reactions by which energy is released in individual cells. It's called the Krebs cycle, which some of you may remember from your chemistry course in high school. Krebs is a wonderful example to me of how a scientist who is determined can overcome all kinds of human obstacles. Krebs' father constantly discouraged him and told him that he had just mediocre intelligence and would never do anything important in his life as a teenager. What Krebs remembers in his memoir, his father said to him, "You can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear." And later on, when Krebs studied with the great biochemist Otto Warburg, Warburg also told him the same thing, not the same quotes, but that he had only mediocre ability and would never be a great scientist. And we all hear about how important it is for parents to encourage their children, but sometimes the children will go on to do great things no matter what we say to them.
Okay, you can submit the full answer to the Padlet, okay? Or else you can just send the 6 chunks as well. All right, so let's start discussing, students. The talk not only outlines the significance of publishing a paper as well as energy, but also points out the importance of scientists' determination and intelligence. Besides, Kamal provides a brief overview of teenagers. That's just a one word, Ishani. You have to use chunks, okay? Followed by parents' engagement. To put it simply, energy, intelligence, and scientists. Okay. Ishani, can you
Yes,
hear
ma'am.
me? Yes. So, Ishani, first chunk, that's correct. Publishing a paper, correct. As well as energy, only one word. You have to use chunks. Okay, we want only 6 chunks. Chunks means a collection of words. You have to have at least 2 words for one blank. Got my point?
Yeah.
And this one correct, scientific determination correct, but intelligence wrong. You have to use a chunk there. And here also you have to use a chunk. And this one correct. And to fill this, to put it simply, a sentence to fill 7, 8, 9 blanks, you have to repeat 3 chunks from the chunks that you use. From the 6 chunks that you used, you have to take 3 chunks. Got my point? And then this one, role in teenagers. This is also wrong. Why is that? Because this is again
One
a
chunk.
chunk.
No,
Yes.
yeah, it's not chunk. Yeah.
Yes, you can go with the safe chunk, which is one's life for the 10th blank, Ishan. Work on these mistakes, okay?
Yeah.
And when it comes to Uttara's one, chemical reaction, correct. Individual cells, correct. Chemistry school, correct. Human obstacles, correct. Great scientist, correct. But then we can't take this one. Children do great things. That's a, clause, no? Let's take great things. Okay. So then we
Okay.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want only 6 chunks, so you can use those 6 chunks to fill 1 to 6 blanks, and to fill 7, 8, 9 blanks, you have to take 3 chunks from those 6 chunks, and for the last blank, you just have to use what? The safe chunk, one's life. But if you recognize what the lecture is about, you can use it as a chunk, but if not, you can use one's life. Okay. All right. Next, Neruja's one, publish in a paper, chemistry causes great things, great scientist, encouraging children, human obstacle. Correct. Good, Neruja. And next on the talk not only outlines the subsequences. Okay. This is wrong, only one word as well as individual self. But also points out the importance of scientist. One word, important lies correct. Besides, Kamal provides a brief overview of children. One word. So, Smita, place it. One word. This is also sequence. This is wrong. And the other two, okay. Looks like. Okay, so Smita, please keep in mind you have to use chunks to fill the blanks. Got my point? Is that clear? You can't use individual words. Okay, next on Malcolm's answer. The talk not only highlights.
Yes, it's a mistake. Sorry.
Yes, outlines the significance of chemical reaction, correct, as well as individual cells. I think here it has to be not self, it has to be cells. But also points out the importance of human obstacles and cell process. Correct? Beside my transcript, same things followed by great scientist. Correct. To put it simply, comma, okay? Malcolm, comma, chemical reaction. Okay, individual cells, human obstacles seem to play an instrumental role in one's life. Perfect. All the others are correct. Work on this mistake. And then you have to add a comma to here, Malcolm. Other than that, good. Okay, so we'll go to, I think that's all right. Okay, so we'll go to
Teacher,
question.
my one, one,
Where is it?
green.
Here, right? Okay, sorry. The talk not only outlines the significance of chemistry classes as The great biochemist. As avoid the, okay? As well as great bio. Okay, you use it because it's about great biochemist. As the great biochemist. Okay, we'll go with that, but also points out the importance of not the same call. Importance of let's remove not, okay? The same quote and never be a great. Remove this one and let's keep a great scientist. Or else you can use great scientist one, okay? Besides, comma, it provides a brief overview of parent encourage children. What is the mistake? This is a verb. You have to keep that verb in ing form. Followed by energy is released. You can't take clauses, students. You can't take clauses because we are using a structure. So we have to use only chunks. Avoid taking clauses. Okay, like this. If you use them, which means there are grammar errors, you lose marks. So to put it simply, chemistry classes, the great biochemist, great scientists seem to play an instrumental role in no matter what we say to them. This is wrong, right? You have to recognize the correct topic for the lecture. If not, you can use the safe chunk, which is one's life one.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So my advice is students to everyone. It's better to take listening stage 2 again. Because you are using individual words, you are not following the instructions properly. It's better to take listening stage 2 again before going to the exam. Okay, so please everyone take listening stage 2 again and get to know how to fill the blanks. So from my end, I'll tell you again, when filling SST, we have 10 blanks. So to fill 1 to 6 blanks, we want chunks, not individual words. And if there are verbs in the chunks that you selected, you have to keep those verbs in ing form. That is the only condition that you have to follow. And then to fill 7, 8, 9 blanks, to fill those 3 blanks, you have to repeat 3 chunks that you use when you are filling 1 to 6 blanks. And for the last blank, which means for the 10th blank, you have to recognize, if you recognize what the lecture is about, you can use a chunk and then fill the blank. If not, you can use one's life, which means the safe chunk, and then fill the 10th blank. So follow these instructions properly, and everyone please take listening stage 2 again. Okay, and keep in mind here you have 10 minutes and then recording and the timer go together. Okay, which means within this 10 minutes you can listen to the recording as well. So manage your time wisely. And now let's focus how to manage time when you are answering to listening module components. Now here for SST, you have 10 minutes, and to answer all the other 7 components, you have 33 minutes. Okay. So to these green zone components, multiple choice, multiple answer, and highlight correct summary and multiple choice single answer, you have a short method. So write this down. For multiple choice, multiple answers, you can go with the longest and the shortest option. Okay, you can go with the longest and the shortest option there. That's a short method and it's not 100% accurate, but there's a 50% success rate. We are using these short methods in order to save time. Okay. And for the highlight correct summary, you can highlight correct summary, and for the multiple choice single answer, you can go with shortest option. Okay. And for the select missing words, students, there's no any specific short method. You just have to guess the word and move to the next question. And in each of these question, you can't click on next before ending the recording. Once the recording ends only, you can click on next and move to the other question. And students, for the important components, fill in the blanks and then highlight incorrect word and write from dictation. Take much time when answering to these three components, and in fill in the blanks, improve on the typing speed. Okay, double check before click on the next option. And for highlight incorrect word, listen carefully and highlight the different word there, because here you'll get negative marks if you highlight an additional word. For example, let's assume there are 4 words for the question, but you highlighted 5 words along with the 4 correct answers. So in that case, you won't get the full marks. You'll get negative marks for that additional word. And when it comes to write from dictation, you have to have at least 8 minutes, students. Okay, you have to have at least 8 minutes. So when you attempt into these components, now here of course you have 10 minutes, but for the others you have to manage time wisely. And when it comes to write from dictation, you have to have at least 8 minutes with you, and you'll get 3 to 4 questions there, and you can take 2 minutes to answer. Now here we have one method. Now let's take my sister is coming. You heard this sentence, okay? But you're not sure whether it is sister or sisters. So in that case, in doubtful situations, you can add extra words. So for one sentence, you can add 4 extra words, okay? And double check before, click on next and move to the other question. Just check whether the spellings are correct, check whether there are punctuation marks. But in doubtful situations, keep in mind you can add extra words, and you can add only 4 words extra. Okay? Yes, that's all we have to discuss. If you have questions, you can quickly ask the students. Do you have any question?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have the questions under the SST. You given the
Yes.
structures.
Yes.
So that structures in the one of the sentences, it provides overview of that one, and then essay type questions also. It also provides which one is the correct. Whether it's also provides or it provides.
Go with this one for SST.
Yeah.
So I was
Which
studying
means
porn for this.
you don't have also here, right?
Yeah. But in the essay
Go with
type.
it. Yes, because that's a different structure, no? You can remove also there, but when it comes to essay, it's a lengthy one, right? We are writing a summary here, Susmita. Okay? So it's not a big issue if you include also, but my advice is go with this structure for SST. All right. Others? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, exactly. You can take words from the given topic, no? But if you can't find 9 words from the given topic, yes, it's better to go with simple words, which means the words that you know. And also keep in mind you have to use topic related words, okay? All right. All good then? Any questions? Okay, since you all are silent, we'll end the session, student. But before that, please make sure you take writing stage 2 and listening stage 2 again. Okay, and get to know how to fill the blanks exactly without any mistakes. And until you do the exam, keep on taking review sessions. Okay, and good luck with practices. Thank you so much for joining, and good night, everyone.
Thank you so much, Miss, for your hard work.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.